everybody. Yes, I'm here to bring you guys another thrift store book haul. Now, I have been going to Goodwills. I have been going here and there. Any chance I can get a chance, I will go to it. I usually just run in and run out and just see what I can find. But I am really enjoying doing these deals because it's like a hunt. Like, you never know what you're gonna find, and I absolutely love it. So today I'm gonna share with you guys what I got. A lot of you guys had some really good insiders. Check the free library. There's my neighborhood. Well, my neighborhood doesn't have any, but around the area has some. And I always thought you had to put a book in there to get a book, but sometimes you don't have to. But I saw a lot of you guys say that. A lot of you guys were telling me to check like things that they have. I saw people selling stuff on Marketplace, which I've been keeping an eye out for that. Garage sale season is a couple months away, and I'm actually excited to check out garage sale season, so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, I'm just pretty excited to share with you guys what I got. Now, my son really loves collecting the Diary of the Wimpy Kid, and I've noticed that pretty much every book that we have is in pristine condition, and he's like, Mom, why is it like that? I'm like, well, most people probably will read it and then their kid doesn't read it anymore, and then it just goes. And he's like, okay. So it's been 2 weeks since I recorded my video last, and I got twice as much stuff, and I'm pretty excited. So we went to, I can't remember how many places I've been to because I went to crazy. We went to one place last weekend, and it's St. Vincent's, and right now that store is in the middle of being remodeled. So they are no longer taking any donations. Like they're not taking them for like 2 months. And the family and I went, and Ben and I hit like the mother load, and I was so excited to find all these. I don't know what ones we found, but I know we found 6 books. I think I found 6 books, 5 or 6 books, but he was pretty excited. So I know I found at least a couple of the Diary of the Wimpy Kid. He took all the tags off of these, but I know I found 5 of the Diary of the Wimpy Kids. I'm just going to pull out 5 of them. These were all for like $1.99 at the St. Vincent's, so I got him. He only needs like a couple more, and then I found out that there's more. There's like 17 or 18 of them, so he only needs like 5 more to finish his collection. And now I've been finding some of them in paperback, but he's like, Mom, I want to keep them all in the hardcover, and I said, nope, that's totally fine. So I'm going to continue getting them. But yeah, one store we found like 5 of them, all for $1.99. So I'm like, sweet, we hit the mother load. I went to a Goodwill store a couple weeks ago, and I ended up finding this Princess Belle book. This was 99 cents. It's called the Princess or Disney Princess Beginnings, and this is Belle's Recovery. If you know me, I love Beauty and the Beast, and like it's a little bit of a chapter book, but I thought Charlotte might like this when she gets a little bit older. There are some other books which I need to look out for these ones, like there's Cinderella, Ariel, Jasmine, and Tiana. But like I thought this would be a cute little book for her to read when she gets a little bit older. So I ended up getting that for 99 cents. And then I have been finding a lot of these lately. I've been finding a lot of these do-it-yourselfer books. This one only comes in paperback as far as I know of, but every single one has scribbles all over the place. And this was the only one that I found that did not have any scribbles in it. It had nothing in it. So there was like, I don't know, Ben I think has written a couple things in here, but yeah, I got this for just 99 cents, so I was pretty excited for that. So that was what I got at a Goodwill. I know that for sure. I went to a Goodwill the other day and I found this book. He doesn't have any Captain Underpants, and we watch the movie all the time. We watch the series on Netflix. So I think I got this one for like $2. He took the tag off, but $2, and so now I'm gonna hunt to find Captain Underpants, which I really haven't found hardly any. I don't know if they're just not as big, but I'm still gonna be on a hunt for Captain Underpants. Then I went to another store one day, and I found 2 of the Dogman books that he has. So again, I think I got these for like $1.99. I got these either at Goodwill or the St. Vincent's, and usually they're like $1.99 or something like that. So I got those, and then I ended up getting another one. Well, we went to a birthday party. I have my books in a couple minutes. We went to a birthday party the other day, and I went to their Goodwill, didn't find anything, but I did go to their St. Vincent's, which is in a different county, and I ended up finding these two books. So Ben wanted a Five Nights at Freddy's book. He's been really into the gaming, and this is like a comic book. This was he took the tag off, but this was $3.25. I've noticed a lot of the books are going up in prices. I've noticed a lot of books are going up in prices, but for $3.25, he really likes looking at like the pictures and everything, and I'm like, whatever. Ben is a kid like me. I always liked that kind of stuff growing up, and it never really done anything. And then I saw this. Now, I make mini books for my Etsy shop, and a lot of people did this book. And I'm like, you know what? This looks kind of interesting. Like I said, I want to start reading more physical books. I want to start reading books that I normally wouldn't read. And I know there's books that I can get from the library. I've been getting books from the library. I've been getting books from Libby. I've been getting books from Hoopla, which I just recently discovered. But sometimes I just want like a physical book. And I joined a book club. My first meeting was last night, and we already picked like 4 months worth of books that we're going to read in the next 4 months. And I am beyond excited because some of these are stuff that I don't normally read, and I want to get into it. So this one was $3.50, and I don't remember when this one came out. This one came out, okay, it says it's 2020, but I do know this is a very popular book. It's the Midnight Library, and I know this book is really popular, and I got this for $3.50. I'm like, okay, we'll get that. Okay, so I've been trying to go to at least like 2 Goodwills a week, and then like 2 St. Vity's a week, but I ended up finding this one last week at Goodwill. I got this for 99 cents. Now, I've never seen the Bridgerton series. Never seen it. It's a series that I really want to get into. A lot of people told me about them. And then I'm like, oh, the books. I want to read the books. Because I was kind of reading the back, and I'm like, I like it. I got to figure out what one's the first one before I start reading them. But I ended up getting the Bridgerton, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. It's Penelope and Colin's story. So I got this at Goodwill for 99 cents. And then I was at Goodwill this morning, and I ended up finding this one for 99 cents. This one is To Sir Philip with Love, Eloise story. I got this for 99 cents. So I don't know if I'm going to collect all the Bridgerton books. I have no idea how many there are, but I'm going to look into it. Then I went to a St. Vincent's store, and I found this book. Now, I love this story. I love this series. It is a series on Prime. Amazon Prime. It is The Summer I Turned Pretty. I love it. There's 3 books. I've read all 3 of them. I actually read one of them in one night. It was the second book. I could not fall asleep until I finished it. I read it in one night. And so I read all 3 of those like that. I couldn't help. They were so awesome. They are more for the younger, like YA, so young teens or whatever. But I saw this book. They were putting books out, and I saw this in the pile. And it is We'll Always Have Summer. This is the 3rd book. So the first one is The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then the second one is It's Not Summer Without You. I found this one twice so far. I found this one at a Goodwill, and then I found this one. I paid $2.59 for this, but I want to find the other 2. Now, I know there's different covers. There's like 3 different versions. My goal is to try to find these covers. But if I don't find these books, then I'll just end up buying them when I can get them like super cheap. But I'm not in a huge hurry to read this series because I read it just recently. I might wait until like the 3rd season comes out later this summer. But awesome series book. If you guys have not read this is great. So I got that one. And then I went to a St. Vincent's, and I saw these ones. Now, this is on my to be read thing. I haven't checked if my library has it. I do know that it's not available on Kindle Unlimited. So I was like, okay, I grabbed it, and then I put it back, and then I grabbed it, and I put it back. I'm like, I don't know if I want this. But I'm like, this is a series that I see so many book people talk about. If you guys like the stuff that I read, I don't know. The books are not in as great as a condition as I like them to be, but these were $2.79. So the first book is The Cruel Prince is the first one. That is the one I want to read. These ones are the second and the third one. I don't know what one's the second one or the third one. I have to look into it. But I ended up getting The Queen of Nothing and then The Wicked King. And this is a trilogy, and I'm like, I kind of really want to read this series. So I'm just kind of looking for stuff to read while I'm out and about, or when I'm just sitting in the living room, so I can just kind of read here and there. I usually read at night, but I read with my Kindle so when I fall asleep. But this is just kind of something when I'm just sitting around, just chilling. But I ended up getting those. But those were all the books that I got. I need to keep like a mental note of what books I really, really want. I think I'm going to do is like an Amazon wish list. And then I'm not buying them, but I'm just going to have it on. Those are the books that I physically want and I'm on a hunt for. But I'm pretty excited with everything that I got. Like I told Ben, I says, Ben, when we went to the store the other day, I says, Ben, I just spent 10 bucks on you. If we bought those in a store, it would have been like 130, 140 bucks. So I am all for buying books, bargain books. I'm waiting for my library to have their sale. I got to figure out when they have that, and then I'm going to find out when other libraries in my area have their sales, and just kind of just keep an out for things. I actually want to make a library tote, you know, that shows like all the stuff that, or I'm just gonna have it in my purse so when I buy books, because I don't always ask for, I don't ever want bags, so I'm just gonna put those in the bags. But yeah, that was my haul. I don't even know how much I spent, but I did save a lot of money, and I'm excited to share with you guys more stuff. As I go, I don't know when I'll film these videos. It just depends on when I feel like I have a lot of stuff. But I'm pretty excited with what I got. I ended up getting a bookshelf. I have a bookshelf right next to me, but I have a lot of my crafting stuff on it. But I ended up getting a bookshelf for my bedroom because I want to kind of just put all that kind of stuff on a little bookshelf. It's not the greatest, but you know what? It's fine for exactly what I want. And that corner that I've had it in is just dead space. Anyways, so if you guys enjoy this, make sure you give this video a great big thumbs up. I'd love to hear more insights on how you guys can save money at thrift stores and all that stuff on getting books. Or if you have any recommendations for me to read. But again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.